migrants in El Paso, Texas. Federal officials have reported a record number of encounters on the U.S.-Mexico border in the last year, and there are new concerns that it could soon increase. Matt Rivers is just across the border in Mexico with more. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning, Robin. A Trump-era health policy known as Title 42 has allowed U.S. immigration authorities to quickly expel many migrants here at the U.S.-Mexico border. And yet there are now fears that if that policy will end next week, what might happen next? This morning, U.S. migration facilities operating on overdrive in El Paso as hundreds of migrants cross the border in a matter of hours. Parents tiptoeing through the river, children in tow, praying upon arrival, others forced to wait for hours under a looming border fence. In a year filled with mass migration to the U.S., this stands out. Migrants just a stone's throw from downtown El Paso, burning whatever they can to stay warm overnight. Migrant facilities at capacity here, forcing Border Patrol to transfer migrants to other parts of the border. A senior Homeland Security official calling the situation, quote, an absolute mess. Daily apprehensions now averaging 2,400 plus in the El Paso sector over the last few days. This ahead of next week's possible end of Title 42, a Trump-era policy that allows for the immediate expulsion of migrants without allowing them to seek asylum. Eddie and Ediani and their twins are waiting to cross until Title 42 is lifted.
Pero ¿por qué ustedes siguen tratando de cruzarse? Calidad de vida. They keep trying to cross because they're looking for a better quality of life.
They've tried to cross once and were expelled under Title 42. Still, they won't stop trying. And you can see there are still hundreds of people behind me waiting to be processed by Border Patrol, some people even lighting fires to try and stay warm. George, I can tell you I've been reporting in this exact spot in Ciudad Juarez for years now on migration. I have never seen anything quite like this.
City Hall, the LA City Council in turmoil after racist remarks are made public.
Tonight, protesters are calling for the immediate resignation of former Council President Nury Martinez and two other members as the scandal intensifies. We have live team coverage on the political uproar and the growing fallout. We begin with Mary Beth McDade live at City Hall tonight. Mary Beth.
And Mike and Cher, things are pretty quiet out here tonight, but earlier today it was a whole different story when the cries for these three city council members to resign grew extremely loud, both out here in front of City Hall and inside the chamber. Outrage filled a packed LA City Council chamber. Two of the four heard on the racist recording showed up for the city council meeting, Gil Cedillo and Kevin De Leon. The disgraced city councilmen finally left, basically forced out by the angry crowd. The crowd finally quieted when an emotional councilman, Mike Bonin, spoke.
I am reeling from the revelations of what these people said.
Councilwoman Nury Martinez can be heard criticizing Bonin's adopted black son, calling him a little monkey in Spanish.
And then there's this white guy with this little black kid who's misbehaved. The kid is bouncing off the effing walls on the floor, practically tipping it over. There's nothing you can do to control him. Parece changuito.
These people stabbed us and shot us and cut the spirit of Los Angeles.
Then it was the public's turn to speak.
And I condemn her for her words because she has laid a nuclear bomb here that we will not allow to divide us.
The reason this is a hard meeting to conduct is because we heard an hour of some of the most hateful things the city has ever heard from 3-4 people in some of the most powerful positions in Los Angeles. People are hurting.
Acting